Alrighty, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? It is your boy NCS07 here, just getting everything set up properly. So just give me one moment to get everything set up. I'm gonna move these things down, and okay, this should work fine. Today we are here to play some JudgeSim. Now, just to make sure this is going well. I'm gonna just turn the game volume down a little bit. Let's just get into a new game right now. What's going on? I have mail. Okay. What? Did the game just stop? What the hell? Oh! See, I didn't see that. I thought for a second, like, the game broke. So I'm appointed as a judge. Banana Republic Courthouse today. So we get to be a judge. So it's time to judge this world and see what happens. Alright, what is here? Alright. Your Honor, first of all, as the Ministry, we wish you success in your new position. We want to remind you of the details that are important for you to make a correct judgment. You can find evidence in the evidence file at the same time you get correct information. What the hell? Is that the music from the game? Hold up, I'm just curious. I'm boosting this up a bunch. Oh, that is from the game. My bad. Hold up. Alright, let's see everything we can do. So what is this? Can I speak to you? Okay. I think we're fine. Okay, but yeah, we are playing some JudgeSim because I've actually had this game on my Steam list for quite a while. I've actually wanted to stream this for a long time, but I just haven't gotten there. What do we do? Okay, case file Harris. Violation of restrictions. The incident began on a night when curfew was in effect around 1:45 when patrol units noticed a suspicious individual in the Hawthorne district. When officers stopped the individual, his identity was determined to be Harris Kellen. I hadn't been feeling well at home for a while. I thought going outside for a bit would help me relax. I went out without even shaking the time. While walking, I saw a police vehicle and I remembered the curfew at that moment. I panicked. I was afraid of getting fined, so I didn't comply with their instructions. I was just scared. Okay, so let me just read this one more time. So in other words, when around one patrolling a suspicious individual, an officer stopped the individual to his identity. So basically, he just was out later than he needed to be, and he basically just ran off. Well, why did you resist the police from taking action? Because I thought I could explain myself. Didn't want to let the police write a ticket without telling. You say you were feeling unwell. In that case, why did you call the emergency line? I don't have any money, so I can't even bribe the cops. So basically, like, I guess I could explain a little bit. I don't know much about this game, but basically, you're a judge and you gotta do a good job of being a judge through all these cases, and yeah, just gotta look at this stuff. So, yeah, we got these possibilities of like mental health, arrest, and like assassination. So, I guess if those get too high, then we lose or something like that. I'm assuming. There's no evidence files or really anything. Can I add? Hmm. Uh. Uh. Okay. Not that. Where's the one that? Well, I mean, it isn't. I don't even feel like this is that serious. Hold up. I'm gonna look back at this. Why did you resist the police from taking action? Because I thought you say you were feeling unwell. Why didn't you call me emergency? Okay, I just want to let you guys know I am not an attorney. I am not Phoenix Wright, so I am very likely going to not be good at this game. But you know what? We're gonna have fun while we're at it. We'll see how far we can get. Leave it home. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. This just doesn't seem like there's no digital evidence. There's not really much we can do. Okay, I don't really know what any of that has to do with anything, but and there's no email. I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't find okay. I'm gonna be honest. Like okay, where is it? Huge violation of restrictions. He literally like if curfew was in effect. Patrol units suspicious in the district. When officers stopped the individual, his identity determined. One night I had been feeling while at home for a while. I'm just rereading all this. I thought going outside for a bit would help me relax. Went out without even checking the time while walking inside a police vehicle and remember the curfew at that moment. I panicked. I was afraid of getting fined, so I didn't comply with their versus I was just scared. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I think I'm overthinking this too much. I I'm going to say that you, Harris Kellen, you are not guilty. I don't. It's not serious enough. You were just out at a time you were not supposed to be. But it's like as long as there wasn't like as long as you weren't like it does it's not who are these guys? Uh can I talk to you guys? I guess we'll go outside. Oh, we could go to the casino. Do we have any money? No. Okay. I don't have anything, so I can't I probably there's no point in going to the bar, so I'm gonna just I'll just end the day, I suppose. I guess Daily News Bill passed convicts with a criminal record will now be given increased penalties. Hmm, that's not great. All right, what is this situation? Let's see. Sam, or surname Mikhail, charged possession and carrying drugs. The incident occurred in the evening during a routine ID check conducted by patrol police during a frisk conducted on Sam McClam, blah blah, who was stopped due to suspicious behavior. Narcotic substances were found. Further investigation found no record of the individual engaging in drug trafficking. However, it was assessed that the substance was regularly obtained for personal use. Yes, I had substances on me. I don't deny that. I use them when I'm alone to clear my mind, suppress insomnia and organized thoughts. I didn't sell them to anyone. I didn't harm anyone. My life has been off track for a long time. This substance feels like an escape, but I also know that's not an excuse. does have a criminal record. I doesn't say anything about what that criminal history is, so I'm not really sure. He does seem, at the very least, he seems aware, so there is that at the very least. I'm gonna actually put the, my bad. I'm gonna actually put the headphones on just to make sure that everything's going properly. Evidence, then there, okay, so there was 5 milligrams of cocaine, so it was on him. Actually, I can put the game volume up higher. I don't think I think I can. Alright. I don't, Okay, the criminals must be given the sum of their sentences for the crimes listed in the charge section. Oh, wait a minute. Where is the narcotics? Possession, carrying drugs, sentence, 10 months public service. Aggravated sentence, 18. Okay. Okay, so I need to pay attention to that. Anything else in here that needs to be... can I go back to the main page, though? Yeah. Criminals with a criminal record should be given aggravated punishment for the crime. Okay, so he has had past history of this criminality, so let's hear what he has to say. Why did the police stop you? I was just going home when I saw the officers. I remember I had substances on me and panicked. Where'd you get the drugs? I don't even properly know his name. Superficial acquaintance. Where did you meet this person? Copper Lantern Bar on the lower side of city. We don't have a special connection, just ran into each other. Okay. The thing is that, yes, it is true that he, like, it does say, well, actually, hold up. Do we have any digital evidence? No digital evidence, and not really much else we can do. Okay. He seems to be he is very compliant with what's going on, but to be fair, he does have a, where is it? There is criminal history. He does have a criminal record, so he has done this before, and according to this, it does say we need to do, like, a 10-month public service and a fine, but criminals with a criminal record should be given aggravated punishment. So, the thing is, he has a criminal record. You know what? Sam McHale, I'm gonna have to give you... You're gonna have to get... Oh, shit. Can I go back? Because I don't remember how much there was. Where is it? 18 months and 5,000 fine. Okay. Sam, you are getting 18 months of community service, 18 months, and then a $5,000 fine. Like, you know you shouldn't have been doing this stuff, but yet you continue to do it anyway, so you're gonna have to accept what happens. I am the law! Alright, Alright, well, we got the success on there, but no money! What the hell? How can I get some money in the game? I mean, like, can I even go to the bar? Can I get beer? I can't get anything. Like, I got nothing in the bank. Like, how am I an attorney and I have no money? Like, aren't attorneys and lawyers supposed to have, like, lots of money? Aren't their jobs supposed to pay a lot? It doesn't really seem like I can do anything else, so... I guess we're just going to move on to the next case. I mean, I guess to be fair, I have to work on a weekly basis. I'm not paid after every single case, I assume. Who is this individual? What the hell is this? I don't know what that is. Okay, this is Tom Braxley. Alright. Charges on assassination. Ooh. Criminal record, he doesn't have one. Alright, in the evening hours, the lifeless body of company CEO Marcel Hadrick was found. in the trunk of his vehicle in the underground parking lot. Fact that the security system was disabled at the time of the incident indicates that this was a planned assassination. When the incident was discovered, the only attendant present in the parking lot, Tom, was detained, and the first statement was taken from him. I had just started my shift about 2.5 hours ago. During my routine patrol, I still saw the CEO's car in the parking lot, which didn't seem strange to me, but I noticed that the trunk was completely open. When I approached, I saw Mr. Hadrick lying motionless inside. The first thing that caught my eye was a red nose placed on him, as if someone had deliberately left it there. I immediately contacted headquarters via radio and reported the incident. Okay. So that's what's there. So basically, the CEO was killed and he saw it. But because he was the only one there, he's being brought in to court for some reason. What the hell? Oh shit, 5%? How am I at 5% already? What did I do wrong? Is there any digital evidence? Nothing of that sort. Let's see. I don't know what this is all about. Wait, what the fudge? What the hell? What did I just do? Whatever. I don't know. I do apologize, people. I don't know everything in this game. Wait, what the hell? A lot of evidence is lost as a result of anarchist attacks on our state. In order to ensure the security of evidence, we will deliver the evidence to you in a device we call Cryptex. We designed the passwords on this device so that only you can solve them and remember it. If you try to open it 3 times before the green light turns on, the Cryptex will destroy the evidence. What the? Wait, is that what it is? Wait a minute. See, okay, I wish they gave me like a tutorial. I think that's what I did it wrong 3 times and then it like destroyed the evidence or something. Wait a minute. Why would you, wait, hold on. Why would you destroy evidence like that though? Isn't that, and honestly, if you're destroying evidence, that's honestly probably an even worse crime. Whatever. And isn't a card required to have a new parking lot? How do you think the killer could have gotten inside? Record is there's no card scan visible since the moment I started my shift. I think the killer disabled the system remotely. Did you have any personal relationship with the CEO? No, I joined the company only 2 months ago. I've only seen him from a distance. We had no arguments and no contact. He doesn't seem to be involved in the case. I don't know. I don't really. I mean, there's no record of a criminal history, and he seemed to just. I mean, it sucks that the CEO was killed, but like, I don't think there's any real possibilities that this guy had anything to do with it. I think he just saw it. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, he immediately contacted. I'm fairly confident, Tom. I'm fairly confident you are not guilty. I do not think that he is responsible for it. There's nothing that tells me that he is. Oh. Ooh. Wait. Oh, we only get $100? Really? Oh, so this is like an ATM. Alright. I mean, $100 is $100, so I mean, to be fair, what's the credit options? What about that? $1,000? Oh, this is like a loan. Nah, I don't want to do that. Excuse me, I'll take my $100, but, oh, what'd she say? Your daughter asks you $100 for school fees. Your sanity will drop if you don't accept. I get $100 and then I have to spend. What school supplies? School supplies are like normally so cheap. Why? Are you serious? God. You know, fine. This is why I don't have kids. Man, wow. I was gonna go to the casino, I was gonna go have some fun, and now I gotta do this. God damn it. Alright. Alright. So, let me see. Okay, so this situation is I got two individuals. It's Mason Rourke. He has a criminal record, and the charges are auto theft. That's not great. Derek and then Caldwell, he does not have a criminal record, but okay, so vehicle owned by Rob Singer, which was parked overnight in the parking lot of his apartment building, disappeared by morning without leaving any trace. Okay, following the report made by Rob Singer, the vehicle was located and stopped by patrol units. Okay, so it was found. Following identification process, the driver of the vehicle was identified as Mason Rourke, I think, previously known as Tiny M, who has a criminal record for vehicle theft. Rob Singer. I have no information, so it's the... No, this is the guy who got... I have no information about how my vehicle was stolen. Clearly, those who did it were professional thieves. Police said they left no traces at all. The only thing I'm certain about is that my car was locked. So they definitely broke in. So this is from Mason. Early in the morning, an old friend of mine, Derek Caldwell... So that it's Derek. Okay, that's the one. Called me. He said there was an urgent package that needed to be delivered and he was unavailable. I immediately went to his house to help. He opened the door and handed me a package and a car key. I didn't know the vehicle was stolen. As soon as I set off, I encountered a police checkpoint. That's where I learned the vehicle was stolen. Following the statement of Derek was taken into custody. In Derek's statement, everyone who is involving me in this incident is making a mistake. Everything Mason said is a lie. I have nothing to do with that vehicle or any theft. Mason is trying to drag me into this, but I did nothing. Well, that's not... We're at a crossroads. How do we do this? Do you have to change... Oh. I think I get it now. Okay, I'm such an idiot. So these are just the puzzles from Spider-Man PS4. I'm so stupid. Why would I... Oh, I get it now. See, I was confused because it didn't really explain anything, but then I was like, oh, it's just the puzzles from Spider-Man and PS4. Okay, evidence: cigar, scissors, and box found in vehicle. Fingerprint. There's digital evidence on the tablet. Okay, 212-2354. 2354. 2354. Okay, so Derek's fingerprints was where? Cigar, scissors, and box found in the vehicle. That's Derek's fingerprint, and he said he wasn't in there because he said that whatchamacallit, he said that everyone involving me is making a mistake. Everything Mason said, I have nothing to do with that vehicle or any theft. But he doesn't have a criminal record, but it does seem like he was in the vehicle. He is lying here. Digital evidence, camera recording, CCTV footage of the scene of the incident. No facial recognition. Okay, that doesn't really mean anything. I'm gonna be honest. It doesn't really tell me anything. But let's interview these guys. Where were you the night the car was stolen? I was with my friends that night. We were a bit drunk and hanging out. I had been drinking until late. I woke up in the morning when Derek called. Does Derek Caldwell call you very often? I'm not sure what you mean by very frequently, but we would talk 2 or 3 times a month. I must state that I am retired from these matters now. These days I work a regular job. When did you meet Mason? I'm asking him. We attended the same school, elementary school, then we both dropped out. But Mason says that you gave him a stolen vehicle and asked him to deliver a package using that vehicle. Is this true? Mason is slandering me. Fixing the mistakes in his life is not my responsibility. There's something ominous going on. I feel like I feel like he's lying a little bit. I don't know. Like, I'm looking at all the stuff and it's like, I'm gonna make very sure. 2122354. 2122354. The cigarette box, scissors, and box found in vehicle. Fingerprint number from evidence. Okay, this just doesn't tell me anything. Like, there's no facial recognition, but that doesn't tell me anything. It really doesn't say anything to me about it. Was there something else in here that I forgot? Maybe there was something about a parking lot that I missed. Let me see. Old friend called me and said, wait a minute, I'm confused. So it was clearly parked somewhere. But was this before or after it passed through the checkpoint? Because it's when he entered the checkpoint that he had he found out the vehicle was stolen. Did he park in a parking lot afterwards? This doesn't really tell me anything. I don't need any of this stuff. I don't know what that means. Oof, I don't know. I'm not sure what to really do. What's the... Shit. And the headphones fell once more. Nice. Ooh, we did suffer some frame drops. That's not great. But as long as it's not too bad. But man, I'm not sure. I don't... I'm sorry, I need to check this one more time. Because I can't see OBS clearly enough, I can only see the bottom of it, so... Okay, where is the thing? Where's the auto? Theft? Auto theft. Sentence 2 years. Aggravated sentence 4 years jail and 2,000 fine. I don't know. I'm not sure. Frick. I don't know. It's too hazy to know. I feel like... I don't know. I'm gonna be blunt with you guys. I have no idea. I See, and this is one of those things where I should mention that this game involves a lot of thinking, so there's going to be a lot of silent parts, but... I don't know. I don't know. Oh, this is hard. That doesn't do anything for me. Uh, hmm. So Mason says he gave him a stolen vehicle and asked him to deliver a package. Mason is slandering me. Fixing the mistakes in his life is not my responsibility. Okay, you know what? I think I'm done, and I think I've made my decision. I just need to look at this one more time. I am convinced that I think Derek is trying to use Mason. Mason has a criminal record, but I don't think he doesn't seem to be like it seems like all he did was drive. He didn't seem to he was unaware of the actual what the car had. It seems like he did have a criminal record. However, it seems like he doesn't. I'm not getting any vibes that this was necessarily him. I think Derek, especially considering how very like upfront Derek is, considering being like he's being like, oh, he's lying. I think Derek is the one who caused this, and I think he is the one that needs to be. I think for Mason, I'm gonna say not guilty, and then for Derek, I'm sorry, but 2 years of jail. I'm sorry, but that's how it is. I mean, very much seems to me like something was going on. I'm sorry, but that's just how it is. Okay, I don't think we can do anything else, so let's just end the day. State of emergency declared. Due to the recent increase in anarchist activity, the government has declared a state of emergency. What does that mean? State of emergency declared due to state of emergency. Judges can now be appointed to all types of cases. Man. Is it the last thing? Oh, God, it's a bunch of people. Oh, my Lord. We don't have any... How are we doing on all this? Okay, we're still doing well overall. What's this situation? Case subject. Determining which parent will be granted custody of... Oh. Okay, I just need to look. Oh, this did... What the... Okay, Jacob and Mara. So though the defendant and plaintiff... What the fuck is a plaintiff? I gotta look that up. Hold on. Plaintiff. Meaning, what is that? So, okay, that means that, hold up. Just give me one moment. Okay, she's the one who basically filed the thing, and he's the defendant. Okay, determining which parent will be granted custody of 11-year-old Liam and his 8-year-old sister, Elena. Details. The couple, Mara and Jacob, officially divorced about 2 weeks ago. After the divorce, no agreement could be reached regarding the custody of their two children, Liam and Elena. Elena? Did I say that right? I don't know. So the mother, Maran, filed a custody lawsuit. Family members' evaluation report. Father Jacob was deemed unfit to take full-time care of the children due to a long-standing anxiety disorder, intermittent anger control problems, and unstable living conditions. Although the mother, Mara, is loving towards the children, she has been in serious financial difficulty recently and has had to work 2 different jobs. The home conditions are modest, however, the report on ability to meet the children's needs evaluated the situation negatively. Oof. This is awful. I. Okay. How did your parents' separation affect you? At first, I felt terrible. There was constant tension at home, but after they divorced, the argument stopped, so I felt a bit relieved. Still, I feel sad my dad is left alone. Would you rather live with your mother or father? I don't want to be separated from my sister Elena. We can live together with our mom. My mom isn't in a good financial situation, but I can work and support her. How's your relationship with your father? I love my dad too, but sometimes he gets very angry. My sister gets scared. I wish they had never separated. Would your family fight in front of you? Yes, they were shouting at each other. Do you love your mom more or your dad? Oh, that's such a that's a douchey question to ask. Oh my god. You know what? Good on you. If you had to make a choice, who would it be? Please don't separate me from Big Bro. Okay, well, I'm not really given anything regarding the parents. They're not really giving me anything to work with. They didn't even say anything. I mean, and just adjust that. I feel like this is a question of should they be with someone that is mentally unstable or someone who is financially unstable? That's the question. I mean, I wish I could talk to the parents because then I could have a better idea of what the situation is. So, I mean, the fact that I only was able to talk to the kids, I mean, I want to know what the parents think. I mean, I know they had like the file to like defendant sort of thing, but it's like I want to know more. Like, what was the actual? I mean, they don't want to be separated. That's pretty apparent. I I really don't know. I feel like this is just a choice I gotta make. They don't want to be separated, so let me go back. Let me back to speaking records. Constant tension. Feel sad that my dad is alone. Would you rather live with your mother or father? I want to separate when my mom isn't a good working to support her. Very scared. I wish they had never separated. With your family? Yes, they were shouting. Don't want to choose. Separate from my big brother. Okay. I think this is not super hard. Oh. Okay. Both children would be grand. Okay, so these are the decisions. It was decided that the boy would be placed with the father and girl with mother. Decided the conditions were insufficient that both children would be placed in foster care. Okay, I don't think foster care is a good decision because considering what I know about foster care in the US, it's really bad. So I don't think that's really worth it. It does seem like I don't know if they're at the age where they can actually like work a job and they can support, but I mean, I think they can't be separated, but I don't know if they're in foster care. I don't know if they would be separated. That's my decision. I don't know. I feel like you don't want to be with someone who's unstable because mentally unstable. Because I mean, I don't know if it mentioned anything about abuse, but it's like you don't like you want to get out of there before it gets really bad. Like I wouldn't do that to my kids, and I still have nothing. This is awful. Oh, this is awful. How am I doing on everything? All right, well. So I guess we have to do three. Okay, I guess like we have to do three cases every week. And that's what's going on. Let's open this up first. What the fuck is this? Wait, I think I get it. Oh. Okay, I get it now. All right, we got to connect them properly. Ha ha, I get it now. This one goes at the very bottom. This one goes right there. Ha ha! I figured it out! Well, actually, let's first see what's going on. Another assassination attempt. Great. And he has a criminal record. Okay. In recent weeks, sanitation workers collecting trash in the city center came across the lifeless body of Fred Haldorn, the CEO of the Glenmore Company, among the garbage. The autopsy report determined that there were no signs of assault and that the death occurred as a result of prolonged oxygen deprivation. He suffocated to death, I assume. According to the last meeting record in his daily calendar, the person Fred was with on the evening before his death was company board member Chris Tiamond. After the evening meeting, we left the company together and went to our usual bar. We stayed for about 2 hours. He drank, seemed a bit withdrawn, and didn't want to talk. Then I dropped him off at his home. I don't know where he went after that. He was a good friend. It never crossed my mind that he would meet such an end. I'm going to actually turn my light on so that way there's a little bit more light. That way you can get maybe hopefully the light reflects. Ooh, didn't mean to do that. Hopefully more light reflects. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see how it appears on camera. I don't think it really did anything. Cleaning worker found a body. There was a black tarp over the trash container. When I lifted it, I saw the body of a man lying there in a navy blue suit. The body was slightly bruised and there was a red nose on it. I thought things like this only happened in the movie. Red nose. In one of the previous cases, one of the CEOs was killed and there was like a red nose that was placed on him. So these cases are connected. Huh. Are there any new rules? What about us? Well, assassination, well, okay. Well, just jail time. Let's see what the evidence is. Okay, evidence. The steel wire found on the body and the red nose. Oh, the red rose found on the body. Okay, I thought it said no. Wait, was it? Hold on. Oh my god. I was saying nose the whole time. Oh my lord. It's not nose, it's rose. Oh, I'm so stupid. Any digital evidence? No. Uh-oh. We're taking a loss? Hopefully it's not too bad. I'm just making sure that it seems... I think we seem fine. I don't know. I'm just checking. Okay. Ask him. How long had you known Fred? We've been working at the same company for about 8 years, but we were relatively close only in the last 2 years. Did he have any enemies or anyone threatening him, inside or outside? Don't think so. Got along well with people. While you were at the bar, did he mention anywhere he was going that evening? He always said, take me home, I'm very tired. Where was he found again? Ugh, I don't know. Oh god, this is awful. I feel like... I think the cases are connected, but... because the other one mentioned the red rose. I don't... 1, 3, 4, 6. Okay, there's nothing else like found. Ugh. I don't know. I mean, see, this is the reason you don't want me in the judge's pedestal, because I have no idea. Okay. I feel like it's not likely to be him. He does have a criminal record. But see, if only I could see what the criminal record was. Because, like, it's like, okay, then let me read this again. After the evening meeting, we left the company together and went to our usual bar, stayed, blah, blah, blah. Then I dropped him off at his home. I don't know where he went after that. He was a good friend. It never crossed my mind that we made such an end. So he did drop him off at home, but he was found in the trash. So somebody, like, okay, there was a black tarp over the trash container. When I lifted it, I saw the body of a man lying there in a navy blue suit. The body was slightly bruised and there was a red rose on it. I thought things like this only happened in the movies. But it also shows that there was a steel wire found on the body. Is that like the weapon that you can use to kill somebody? Maybe, I don't know. See, that's what makes it a little more confusing. Man. I'm going to make a bold call. I'm just going to take a... Okay, we're still fine on everything. I'm going to take a bold call. Chris, I'm just going to say he's not guilty. Oh, shit. As well as... We decided to raise your salary. This week you will earn 700. Yay! Yay! Yes! Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, give me my money. I mean, why don't you just withdraw all the money? I mean, why even take... I mean, yeah. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, huh? Wait a minute. Well, I guess we can go to the casino. Let's play some blackjack, why don't we? Finally do this. Let's do $5. $10. Okay. Okay, we're at 11. So there's not much of a chance. Take a card. Yes! Oh! We did it. Win a game of blackjack. Let's go again. Just do some low stakes stuff. Oh man, is a king 10? Yeah, it is. 10 and a 6. So anything above 5, I'm gonna stay. Yes! Oh, oh, I'm goated. I'm goated. How much do we have? Let's keep moving. All right. Oh, I'm staying. That's not good. Oh, man, I'll keep doing this, and then I can get myself so much money. Okay, so I'm at 13. So 8. So 7, 8. So 9. I'm gonna stay just to be safe. God damn it. Oh, it tells me the amounts. I'll just stay. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think this isn't doing enough for me. How much is Wheel of Fortune? Let's see what this does. You asshole! Oh, you bastard! Can I just do this? Oh shit. I accidentally opened Outlook. No! Here's the thing, if I do that, then it lands on every single one of them, so I should just get my points. Yeah, so that actually did work out in my favor. Is it all evenly distributed? I'm gonna go for this. How much is this gonna be taken? I'm gonna try this. I see, your boy is becoming a gambling addict already, and that's not really a good thing at all. Especially since I basically blew a lot of money. Alright, I'm gonna take that as my cue to get the hell out before I lose even more money. Alright, well, let's get on to the third week. You know what, I'd say we get through 1 to 2 more cases and then we'll probably wrap it up. Let's do this. Oh, crap, I forgot. Okay, this is like... Oh, crap, I don't remember. Alright. Knife found on person, fingerprint number, and a bunch of other crap. Excerpts from a phone conversation between Ulmer Crate and Sam Pellin. Give me my money. When you're crossing the line, I said, I pay you, stop pressuring me. Shut up, you bastard. Let's see if you can talk like that when you're face to face with me. You need to calm down for a bit. Money. If you don't pay by next week, you'll be a dead man. Okay. Any new law rules? No. Okay. So Ulmer has a criminal record, and he does not. But whose fingerprints were on the knife? 21227. The one that does not have the criminal record. Okay. This is threat and malicious wounding. So, okay, in recent weeks at the home of Ulmer Crate, his friend Sean Halen sustained a stab wound to the rib during a violent altercation between them. Ulmer claims that his friend Sean stabbed him over a debt dispute. Immediately after the incident occurred, the individual named Sean Halen left the scene. Let me read through all this first before I actually go back. What is this? Oh, this is Ulmer. Wait, hold up. Let me go back. Following the complaint filed by Ulmer, Sean was apprehended at his family's home. Ulmer. I had been having debt disputes with Sean for some time. I couldn't repay the money I borrowed from him on time, and he threatened me at every opportunity to get his money back. When he came to my house on the day of the incident, he was extremely angry and out of control. And out of control. As soon as I opened the door, he started insulting me. He came at me with a knife, and while I was pushing him away, the knife stabbed into my rib. If it had gone a little higher, it could have died. After he fled, I grabbed my phone and immediately called police. And as for Sean, who seems to be the aggressor, he says, it is true that I argued with Ulmer about the debt, but I was not the one who attacked. He was. That day, I wanted to go to his house and talk calmly. I told him that my situation was bad and that he needed to give me the money now. A heated argument broke out between us. He ran and grabbed a knife from the kitchen. While I was trying to take the knife from his hand, he fell onto it and it stabbed his rib. I fled the scene because I was scared. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this sounds really suspicious. You touched the knife, but then he fell on the knife, and then it stabbed him in the rib? He didn't attack as soon as I opened the door. But if we go back to the evidence in here. So this is a phone conversation. Sean says, give me my money. Ulmer says they need to calm down. And Sean's the one. And Sean says, if you don't pay by next week, you'll be a dead man. He says that. But then Sean, I wanted to talk calmly. Yeah, the phone conversation really says otherwise. And also the fact that you said he was a dead man, and then your fingerprints are found on the knife that he was stabbed with. Yeah, I really do not think so, but is there any digital evidence? No. But let's at least hear them out. How close were you to Sean? I wouldn't say we were very close. We were just drinking buddies at a bar, that's all. So nothing close then. Did you take the knife from the kitchen, or did he bring it? The knife belonged to him. I never held it in my hand. Did he threaten you often? Almost every day, Your Honor. Were you threatening the individual named Ulmer Crate? No, Your Honor. I only tried to scare him so he would pay the money. Was the knife stabbed while it was in your hand? No, Your Honor. The knife was always with him. This is fucking, I don't know. I kind of feel like the Sean guys... Go back to the speaking records. So they weren't close. He brought the knife to threaten you often every day. Were you threatening the individual? I tried to scare him so he would pay the money. The knife stabbed while it was in your hand. Okay, here's my problem with it, though, is that, like, okay, I understand if you're, like, I'm assuming he's a debt collector or something like that, and I know that sometimes they gotta give those scare tactics. I mean, I've never been in that situation, but I've seen they do have to use some scare tactics, but I'm not really sure. What's the charge again, just so I know? Threat and malicious wounding. What's the physical assault? Malicious wounding would be 8 years, otherwise an aggravated sentence of 14. But then there was the verbal assault, like a threat. That'd be that. So Sean does not have a criminal record, but Ulmer does. But then again, it doesn't seem like Ulmer had anything to do with the... It doesn't seem like Ulmer really had anything to do with the actual stabbing. Like, obviously he I mean, yeah, maybe he should have paid the money or something. But I mean, I don't know what his circumstances are. That's not important to the case. The point is, him not paying the thing does not warrant him getting stabbed or potentially dying. So I kind of think that Ulmer... okay. I think Ulmer, I'm gonna let him off the hook. Sean did seem, I think he's lying, because he's like, oh, well, it happened to slip on him, and I was gonna talk calmly about it. Yeah, this and this completely says otherwise. I'm sorry, but not only did you threaten him, which that, so to be fair, he did not have a criminal record, so he would get 2 years for that, but he should be given aggravated punishment. He doesn't have any, there's no aggravated punishment, but he did still do that, and he did verbally assault him with a threat. He did threaten him, and he also did actually inflict, where's the physical assault? There was a malicious wounding. So it would be 8, it would be 10 years. So, Ulmer, I'm saying you are not guilty, and Sean, you are guilty, and you are getting 10 years of jail time, baby. I mean, that's just how it seems. I mean, I'm sorry, but it kind of seems like there was a... I'm sorry, it just kind of feels like that is something suspicious. What the hell? Support the decision. Judge made the right thing. Bravo. This country needs such honest judges. Congratulations. Cleared a conscience. Absolutely, absolutely. Justice has been served. Case ended well. Ooh, nice. Oh, people are supporting me on social media. And I still have nothing. I have barely anything. think what I'm going to do... Let's do another one. This might be bill passed. Criminals who are not mentally well will be sent for treatment instead of punishment. Okay. Okay, good to know. So I'm guessing this is going to be the tutorial on that then. Okay, let's get this open first. Well, let's first see what's going on. So this is Owen. No mental health test. He's positive. Okay. Willful damage to public property. In recent weeks, numerous complaints have been received about dents and scratches appearing on newly installed benches by the Harrowfield municipality. Municipal teams investigated the situation, replaced the bench with a new one to prevent further damage, and deployed a covert observation team in the area. The following day around noon, Owen sat on a new bench and shortly afterward took a sharp object out of his pocket and began scraping the surface. At that point, the cops intervened and took the individual into custody. Huh? Sharp object and began scraping the surface. I should say that I've been doing this for years without realizing it. When I'm stressed, my hand always goes to my pocket. I fidget with that small knife-like object. Over time, this habit got out of control. I knew I was damaging the benches, but I truly never thought it was a crime. It was an impulse I couldn't even stop myself from acting on. Okay, I have a lot of questions about that. Why are you fiddling around with the fuck? Okay, dude, there's like, you can get a fucking Nido if you're stressed out. They have fidget cubes for this sort of thing. Like, you could go get yourself like a jelly cube or whatever it is. They're literally made to release stress. Why are you playing with a Swiss Army knife? It seems like the test is positive, but I'm assuming that means he is mentally well, and that he's like, I'm assuming negative means he's mentally unwell and positive means he's well. Alright, so the benches damages by the defendant, sharp objects were found on him, multiple different types of like just utensils, which is really peculiar. Any digital evidence? Nothing. Okay. You said this behavior was an impulse you couldn't control. Have you considered getting support for this? Yes, Your Honor, because these events caused even more stress for me. Do you think this behavior will continue? No, I don't know. Probably yes. Okay, I'm going to be honest, I don't even think there's really... Oh, all criminals with a negative mental health must be sent to treatment without penalty. Oh, okay, so that explains it to me. Well, he isn't negative, but I think he still... It was willful damage to property. What is the... Where is that in here? Public prosecution? Willful damage. Sentence, 12 months public service. He does not have a criminal record. Just gonna look one more time. 12 months public service. I'm gonna be honest, this is really easy. Owen, you're getting 12 months of service. I think that was a very easy one to do, because there's not much to it. Like, he shouldn't be doing that anyways. Alright, I think let's do one more. Let's finish this week out so we can get our pay, and then we'll wrap it up. Okay. Aurelia Soundworks. Oh, so these are like, what is it? These are representatives from companies. First off, okay, there is digital records. I'll go to that later. Okay. Case subject. The music production company Aurelia alleges that Intertone committed copyright infringement by using the rhythm bass of their compositions without permission. Basically, Aurelia Intertone was alleged to be stealing the sounds without permission. Defendant Planet F. There's one digital evidence for this case. Soundworks announced to the public a new single they had worked on for about a month. Just 48 hours after the track was released, Intertone announced a new music project. Fans of both companies noticed similarities in the instrumental backing, and debates began on social media. Following this, Aurelia stated that the rhythmic arrangements, harmonic structures, and sound design were copied one-to-one. Therefore, Intertone Audio is being asked to pay $5 million in copyright damages. So this is the Aurelia's lawyer. My clients worked on this track for weeks, tried hundreds of mix variations, and ultimately brought the work to an original point. However, in the track Intertone Audio released shortly after, it is understood that Aurelia's characteristic instrumental foundation was used almost identically. Our complaint is not similarity, it is the unauthorized copying of my client's labor. We demand compensation to remedy this violation. Makes sense. It makes enough sense. Intertone, we do not believe the similarities that emerged constitute intentional copying. In modern electronic music, similar rhythmic structures and sound designs are frequently seen. The audio engineers within my client, Intertone Audio, used a backing track they created from scratch entirely in their own studios. Similar drums and synth patterns can be heard across dozens of companies in the market. For this reason, we find the claims of copyright infringement unfounded. Oh, I cannot even speak. Oh. What is this for? Just gonna ignore that. Do I actually have to listen to this? Oh. Alright, I'm gonna have to boost the volume on my computer, so have fun with this. I'm gonna have to turn it up a lot. I'm gonna try this one more time. Okay, I feel... Okay. I feel... I can hear it a little bit, similarities. And there's not really much else I can do. Intertone was found guilty in order to pay. Intertone was not found guilty as I had no compensation needed to be paid. Okay. Now I'm gonna be honest, I'm not the best when it comes to sound. You guys already know I'm not good at audio mixing myself. If you watch any of my streams or really any of my content, I'm not very good at audio mixing and I'm not really good when it comes to sound design. I'm gonna be blunt, I I feel like it was 48 hours later, and I I need to listen one more time. I'm sorry. Okay, I think I can hear it now. Okay. I okay. It I just want to look at this one more time. Okay. It is true that a lot of sounds are going to sound similar. However, it was just 48 hours later. That kind of stuff could be done within that kind of time based off of existing stuff. Okay. I have my decision. Intertone is found guilty. I'm pretty confident in saying that that was the case. Raise your salary this week. 800. Yeah. Oh, man. Wow, I'm still getting the successes all across the board. Yeah. I knew you see, I had to listen to it several times, and it's like, okay. Salary payment. You know what? I will... Fine, I'll withdraw the last of the money. Okay, we have... Let me see what he has to say. Your son says his clothes are getting old. He wants $300 for new clothes. Do you accept? No. No, you don't need to be paying $300 for clothes. Are you fucking stupid? Do you not like, dude, I have Kohl's gift cards from like years ago, and I still haven't used both of them. One of them I never even used, and I think there's probably like $100, $200 on it. Like, it really, you do not need $300. That's ridiculous. Go work that money yourself. You seem old enough. Go get a job. Man, I'm going to the casino. I'm going to do a couple games of blackjack, and then I think we'll wrap it for the night. I'll just do 50. Take card. I'm going to take a gamble. I knew it was a big mistake. You know what? Why am I going so high? No. No. You know what? $10. Let's just do a few rounds of this and then we'll be done. Okay. Oh. Well, it was free $30. I'll take that. Stay. Yeah. Alright, well, let's keep going at this and see if we can rack up some moolah. 4 and then 8. I will take a card. Stay. Oh, stay. This bastard. Oh, this bastard thinks he's so funny. He really thinks, oh my god. I hate this. I hate this so much. Oh. Come on. Take a card, yeah. I'm gonna take another one. See, I knew the game was gonna do that bullshit. You know what? I'm gonna go even bigger. $100. Let's go big. Yeah, bitch. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Oh, man. We're going again. Oh, I'm feeling good now. Stay. But he's gonna probably... Can we reach 1,000? Can we reach 1,000? I think we can maybe reach 1,000. I think it's possible. Stay. That's not really good. Alright. Alright. You know what? I think I should probably take my leave. You know what? Nah, I don't really want to do that. Alright. I think... what we're gonna do... is we are going to wrap it up there for today. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching today's stream, whether you're watching on Twitch or on the VOD channel on YouTube. I'm really glad that I've finally gotten around to playing this, because I've actually wanted to play this for quite a while on stream, but I got it last year, but it's like I just never got around to it. So yeah, do expect more streams on this game in the future, because obviously I think this game was completely designed for streaming, so you know, there's that. But yeah, anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and yeah, I don't know what I'll be doing going forward in terms of streaming. I'm not really sure. I know I was in a stream yesterday, but I got kind of lazy, so yeah. Actually, I was really lazy yesterday. Maybe I will stream tomorrow. I'm not really sure. I'm gonna see how I feel, what I got to do, and all that stuff. So yeah. So anyways, thank you all so much for watching, and you have yourselves a great day. Peace out, everybody.